I'm diving in cold without any warm-up matches.
Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry. And here we are, the opening champions match. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
I'm really looking forward to this one. It's a quality competition and we've got some excellent teams and individuals.
Fernandez! Oh, excellent save, superb reflexes. And off we go, underway with what will hopefully be a classic champions match. Marcel Desailly. Leah Williamson. That set up the chance. Petit. De Jong now. Dewsbury Hall. Strong play to keep possession.
He's such a tenacious player. I love watching him.
This is the home side's team today.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
Oh, what about this? It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Bernardo Silva. Strong work there to keep it. There's a good amount of freedom here. And the defender saw the chance to stop them and took it. Oh, the keenest of reflexes.
Yeah, his agility was phenomenal. He had so little time. Truly world-class, that.
Oh, could be here. Has the space to whip it in here. That's a good pass. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. And that's nicely won to see off the threat.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Tricky this in a tight spot. De Jong. The assistance flag is raised. That'll be offside.
Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
Nicely played. Maybe not. That was well read to cut it out. Petit. Bernardo Silva. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy.
I just have to
Well, this is looking better with every stride.
pause the game to put out some lights here in the room. I have a big glare on my
Players waiting in the
screen.
centre.
Glare. Big glare.
Abili.
Take off my shoes. Yeah, thought so. Thought so. Get that fucking lights in the background off. Oh, shit. As I said, I dove in completely cold. And it is noticeable. Ay, ay, ay. At least that glare is gone.
Again, that puts them further in front. What a position to be in. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Just waiting for the moment to break through, but not really going anywhere fast with it.
The passes are just not going to where you direct them. That is always so weird. They're not going.
Petit. Now with Silva. Have a go here. Holds it steady, no worries there. Bale with space to attack. Now he's in. Well, there's another. And
That is
they're running away with it now.
the stupidest shit ever. The more you come from the side in this game, the bigger the chances that the ball goes in.
Making good progress here. And the promise of
I
something
am
happening is
so
over.
calm. I am it's basically the only time I play against actual people is champs and then a bit of rivals, and then there's often the grind is so insane in this game. You basically 80% of the time you do in this game is the transfer market, the building of SBCs, the collection of coins, the doing of stupid assignments. It is totally insane. It is totally insane. All I wanted is that I could just play rivals and champs and just get learning time in. But it is really, I do that twice a week. And all the other time is all the bullshit around it. It's the grind. It's getting warmed up. Just getting warmed up. We just need to let the ball go.
João Cancelo. Frimpong. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Being made to work to stay on the ball. Petit. Good defending.
That is crazy. That is crazy how I can just go and lunge for it and gets the ball. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. You can step in. How actually? Because I can't. I make a small step forward and then dodge out of the way straight away. It's like I have 3-second lag with everything, and they get direct control. That is crazy. The only against me do players get the ball because it bounces off the AI. It's only with me.
Well, it's a brilliant attack
The
in the
difference between being warmed up in this game or not is the most extreme I've seen in any game ever.
And the defense
It's
regains control.
crazy.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning.
That's
Shutting down
crazy.
the attack before it started.
That is crazy. How the fuck do those launches go? How did she get launched like that? This dude is lucky. I am completely cold. Basically the first games since Tuesday. It's Sunday now, so it's the first time I have time to play against other people again. I'm doing a rush all the time to get evos done. All the time it is like I need +1 here, I need +1 there, I need press proven silver here, I need this, I need that. Oh, what is the transfer market doing? The amount of bullshit that goes in this game, the amount of bullshit that goes into keeping your team updated on the level is insane. If I could have that time in
and it's back with Yashin. Leah Williamson. Marcel Desailly. Setting up the chance. And that's safe and secure
The
goalkeeping.
fact that you are completely through on goal, yet 0.1 of a second later you are completely overtaken by the defender, is so stupid in this game. And it just, like, it takes me like
And that's where it
an
ends.
hour of playing,
Well, now they can
and then
spread
you're
the trap.
accustomed to this bullshit. Look how I have to do knock-ons. I have to do knock-ons. You can't just run. You have to run and you have to press in another button.
Possession lost.
Because
Yeah, they've given that away
using,
far too easily.
utilizing the
Should've kept it simple.
geometry is not what they want in this game. That is the most beautiful aspect of this game, is utilizing the geometry. But no, they want you to have guitar lessons as well. You have to press 4 or 5 buttons at once to give a decent pass, or else your pass is shit.
Struggling to keep it
A
here.
normal pass isn't enough. Seeing the space isn't enough. Like giving curve or something manually. No, you have to press many buttons. Many buttons. Like L1, L2, then triangle and R1. And then it's a better pass. Yeah, because that is really how we want it. You have to memorize buttons. Memorize lots of buttons. Man, the beauty of soccer is that it is a geometry game. It is the utilization of space, seeing
The effort
movement, seeing accelerations, seeing all that, and all those fucking buttons that they put in. Like, oh, that's the big button, 3 buttons, and then you shoot a finesse shot if you press the triangle.
They opt to go short.
And then it's a better shot. My God. Leave it with 4 buttons and see who utilizes who reads the game better. Like, I am so unsharp right now.
Well, it's a poor ball.
It's crazy. I am. This dude is not playing against me. I am playing against me. Like, it is insane how much better I am if I am tuned into this game.
Snatch it back.
That's why you have to play it all the time. You have to actually play the game. But this game, I have never ever encountered a game that is so much not the game.
Oh, that's
That
been
is
won really
crazy. Just allow me to learn the game instead of having to do puzzles. Puzzles and this and puzzling. I have to do sudokus and learn the game at the same time. Like, I could play this guy warmed up and it would be, I would slice through it. Look what I'm doing. I'm just retarded. That's because I haven't played the game in actual soccer in like 5 days. It's all I'm doing is fucking
Being pressed here.
SBC this. Look, oh look, maybe you get a chance of this card. Maybe you get a chance for this card. Maybe you get an upgrade here. Maybe you get a +1 there.
Got a chance here. And it's in. Nothing more than consolation at this
Dude, you
stage,
don't
but
have
it
to
is at
do
least
this. I could
something
play you
for
in
their fans to
50
cheer.
minutes from now and fucking beat your ass.
Just the beginning
You just have to play this game.
No better way to
If you
start
played 5 games of this in a row, you meet someone playing his first game. Like, I don't even see the game. This game could be a spiritual masterpiece if they left it at 4 buttons: shoot, pass, high pass, and that's it. And then a bit of effect with the and if they left all the R1 triangle, RLB2, LB3, R2, R2, double tap this, double tap that, R2, L2, L2, 1, 2, L2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, L2, triangle, triangle, button. No, fucking just leave it be a game that is about the vision, about seeing the space. Leave it be at that. Stop making people do puzzling games. Like I don't play Sudoku for a reason. I play football games and action games and first-person shooters for a reason. Because I'm not into Sudoku. Why are you forcing me to do SBCs and Sudokus and puzzling and building these fucking evolutions? Man, if you give an alternate version of Rivals, whereby you can just choose a standard basic meta players, like there is in October it's 88 all across the board, and in January it is 90 all across the board, and just that playstyles okay, but don't make it. I'm literally spending 80% of this game. 80%. If you see how much time I spend on this game, and how little time I spend in Rivals and in Champions, those are literally, that is twice a week, and you have no idea how much time you spend in this game otherwise. It is the most addictively set up game of any game in existence that I am aware of. This game plays like smoking a pack of cigarettes. It is built to the core with addictive shit, grinds, having to do playing with 4 Chilean players and then making goals with back heels against an all Polish team, and then you get this chance of this upgrade, or you get an 80 times time 2 pack, and if you don't do these stupid bullshit assignments, you're left with an all gold team, and your players lack the basic abilities to play this game. They are forcing you to do the grind. You have no other choice. They're forcing you to spend 80% of the time not actually playing the game. I could spend literally 20% of the time I spend on this game now, which would be a blessing for the rest of my life, if they just left all that bullshit out of it, and I would be a better player for it, because all I would be doing was actually playing the game. Listen, if I don't play, I play so little that if I start playing an actual warmed up player, and I haven't played against the AI first, played some what do you call it? Champions? No, this is champions. I'll play against the AI to just get a feel for it all again. You have no fucking chance. I just run into place. It is actually the beauty of this game, that you get the look. At some point you get the look, and you finally see the movements. If you go in cold, you lack the look. And I've skateboarded. It's like you stand on your deck, you don't pop your crazy shit just yet. But if you've been riding for an hour, you got that flow, and every time you got that balance, and then you're into it. You get into the flow. This is a flow game. You should get into the flow, but you play it so little. You get to play it so little. So little. You have to do so much bullshit. I just want to open this game up, go to rivals, start playing other people, maybe lose the first 4 games because I'm cold, and then I get into the flow. And then I get 1 or 2 hours of flow gaming, and then I'm fed up. 1, 2, 3 hours of flow gaming, and then it starts to become boring. But what does this game actually require? It requires 8, 10 hours a day, of which maybe the only play you do is a bit of rush, because you have to get some evolutions done. The rest is looking at, going through the menus, looking where assignments are so you can put upgrades on players, because you're all the time, you have to keep up with the Joneses. You have to keep your team up there in terms of what they can do, you know? And if you're not grinding that business for a week and you're just playing champs, and you don't get any rewards, you keep that up for a month time and you got an outdated team. And now you're losing to people that you were slightly better than them, but now, I mean, it isn't a world of difference. Like Anders Vergang would beat me with a bronze team, probably. The computer also beats me with bronzes and silvers if I set it to legendary, So it is possible, if you move good enough, to win with severely underskilled players. But between your equals, it makes a difference. And man, you have to spend so much time. So much time on the grind, man. On the grind. They should, I don't know, on the one hand, having individualized squads is really nice, so that you don't have a generic team where everything is the same. I like that you can personalize a team. For example, you play more shielded, or you play really dribbly, or you play really passy, or you play real defensively. Okay, that is nice. But somehow make it so that you don't have to spend the vast, not just the majority, the vast majority of this game not playing the game and grinding shit, grinding menus, puzzling SBCs, looking at the transfer market this, looking at the transfer market that. Just, if they just gave people options with these cards, pick your card, you get 10 cards, like these cards that are now the footies. Put your playstyles on it, and a week later you update the cards, you get new cards, and you see who you keep, or you build other players, and give us another way of this. But then, fuck that. Are they ever? Of course they're not gonna do it. This game is set up like a pack of cigarettes deliberately. And it's not supposed to be easy, because you don't go to the store. It's all about monetization. This is just like the tobacco companies knowing that the cigarettes are addictive. This is EA knowing that the grind is fucked up so that you spend coins. The grind. They're making this game unenjoyable on purpose so that you spend coin out of frustration. It is, on the one hand, one of the most beautiful games, movement-wise, the flow you can have as you're actually playing. There is in the world of gaming. It is a unique game, but it has been completely and utterly, yeah, abused for monetary gain to the extreme. To the extreme. Like any other game I've ever played doesn't come anywhere close with the amount of coin this game tries to suck out of you at every corner you turn. It is, yeah, it has been completely taken over by some hyper capitalist shit company that just wants to, and it's turned their player base into addicts knowingly. Doesn't give a shit about that player base. It tries to hurt them and extort them, paying them so that they spend coins. It is like a fucking heroin dealer not giving a fuck about their junkies. Hyper capitalist, horrible shit company EA. And they don't give you anything. Anything comes easy. Everything is hard in this game. You know, I play this game best when I'm into it, when I'm into the flow. Maybe I should just do some shooters first, because I'm not seeing it at the moment. I didn't want to play to start with, and then I said, "Come on, force yourself. You have 1 day and 11 hours to get champs done." I actually don't want to play. I don't want to play. That's so sad. So sad. This game costs me so much time during the entire week of looking at the fucking transfer market, keeping up what's going on, where are the evos. So much time doing the fucking grind that I'm actually, when it comes time to playing, I am fucking burnt out of it and I don't feel like it. And if I don't feel like playing this, man, you just run into your opponent. My opponent there in that last game, he didn't have to do anything. I was just completely mind numbed, running into him. Like he didn't even have to, like, he would just get the ball because I played it into the feet of one of his AI bots. 9 out of 10 times, I would just play it into the feet of his AI bots because I'm not seeing it. Because I don't like playing the game. I don't feel like it. And nor any other game. Fucking tiring. Like actually to be able to play, I would have to play 5 games. Actually, preferably not against the computer, but against real persons. So that would have to mean I would have to go to rivals. And then I'm warm, and then I should play 7 games here because I have 14 games remaining, and they're a chore to get done. 7 today and 7 tomorrow. That would mean I have to play fucking 13, 12 games. 5 to warm up, and then 7. And you have to get it done in such a, like, give us all week for champions. Give us all week for champions. I would play 5 games, and I would play 3 games of champions here and there in a warmed up state. But I don't feel like playing 9 games. I think 7 is 12 games. I think 7 is horrible enough. It feels like a chore that I have to get it done because else I miss out. I don't even feel like playing this, but I'm just gonna play fucking Champions cold because I don't want to spend that amount of time here. I'm already burned out from the grind. There's also something about, I noticed, I haven't played this too often, how many champs have I played, 5 or 6? And if you play on Sunday, it's super hard, and on Monday, like I had last Monday, I had almost no wins, and then I won like 7 in a row on a Monday, where I lost almost everything on the Sunday.
Last time out, but I think they've got some good players who might just turn it on here. This will be an interesting game, that's for sure.
And so this Champions clash begins. This is how it looks for the home side. Unai Simon plays in goal. Ronald Araujo plays alongside Jules Koundé in the centre of defence. Pedri starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And keeping possession. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And introducing the visitors lineup today. Joao Cancelo starts with Jeremy Frimpong in the fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Emmanuel Petit in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of...
If you see the ball rolls, you know someone has mastered. 80% of what this game wants is a ball roll.
Danger not over.
The ball roll is by far and away the most efficient way of doing anything in this game.
On the ball. Now options are plenty. Oh, this could be right up their street. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping. He knew he had to get the touch on it. And deciding to go short with this one. Delivered into the area here. Well, they survived the attack. And they need to get tighter here.
Run down the side, Forrest, because that eliminates all of the actual dribbling you will have to do. Exactly. It's not about the beauty of the game. It's about the results.
Wilson. Now with Yamal. Can he put it away? Instinctive
Like to remember what all the buttons do again and get into the flow state. I have to stop talking. So unenjoyable.
And the header off target, but resolute defence. Dewsbury Hall. Petit. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Giving it a go. And a goal it is! Just what she was hoping to contribute. Did well to win the ball back. And a lot to like about this attack. Vinicius Junior. Looking for a hole in the defence. Oh, had to stop that one.
That really
Well, he definitely has a formula, which is come from the side, give it, get really close to the post, give it there.
Silva. Good defending.
Like you got to get your timing right. Oh shit! This is a goal. This is 100% goal.
A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level
It's the
again.
timing. You need to get the timing right. That's why the flow is so important. You have to work with this lag that this game has of.
On a really good run. And given free rein to run. Marvellous anticipation.
This lag in control input versus what is happening on the pitch.
Vinicius
And
Junior.
if you get that timing right, that is crazy.
2 goals in
If you come from this side in this game and you shoot for the far post, the keepers literally are clueless as how to handle that situation. Hey, surprise, you cover the far post. They can't.
They'll have no intention of losing out. There to win it back.
That's really good awareness there.
He has teammates around him. Petit. Showing a real will to win the ball.
How does this game allow people to just storm into you
Quaresma.
and there is no way of getting out of the way?
Possession lost there. Could be. Oh, fearless.
If I just stop complaining and start looking into the game, with my eyes, with my soul, looking into the game, and I get the view, that's all you need to suddenly beat people that are now beating you substantially.
It's Bernardo Silva. And it's in. All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Number 18, Bernardo Silva.
Has a go. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Danger building. Can he put them ahead? And a goal! In the lead again.
It is absolutely crazy how
3-2 it is. Who would have
how
predicted that before
dependent
all
you
this?
are of what the computer does.
Frankie de Jong. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. What have you made of this?
Well, what a first half this has been. We've had everything. But unless they start defending with more
Stop
urgency,
complaining
they'll concede more
and
goals
just
here.
play the
They've just
look
been too
into
easy
the
to play.
game. You know how it is.
Maybe dangerous here. Silva. Petit. Could be dangerous. A chance
How
then
is
for the
that
respective
always
managers to
impossible?
address their charges. It is half-time
Stop
here.
complaining. It will all come. If you stop complaining, it will all come. It will all come. It will all come. If you stop complaining, start looking into the game, you free up 80% of your brain space.
Away
You
they
start
go
looking
again.
into the
Second
game.
half
Stop
is underway
complaining.
here.
That's why you have to stop talking.
Joao Cancelo. Now Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here.
How do I get tackled there? You have to look this back, because this is how you get tackled 99% of the time. Is this mysterious bruiser everybody keeps talking about? Look it back. Look what happens there, because you get the ball, and all of a sudden you don't have the ball anymore. I don't even notice how.
Mickey van de Ven. Promising as they look to level it. Can she level it? And the keeper making sure there were no strokes.
Like, she is so rough with her movement, and it's because they make it so complex with when you have to, when you can sprint, or when you can sprint. So you can sprint, but then you lose all fine movement. Like, it's not like in real life. Hey, you can really have fine movement in a sprint, dude. Really, in soccer, really. I know you Americans don't get this, but it is really possible.
Good looking run. It is to be a throw-in. Osterwolde. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Lovely weight.
Yeah, that is so obvious. Like, nobody that plays against you gets their goals from setting up their own attacks from the back line. You are unique in this community, whereby you give away almost all your goals by losing the ball in your own back line.
And moving it forward. But they took care of the situation defensively.
If you just stop complaining and talking, and you allow yourself to look into this game, you will get in the flow state in fucking 1 or 2 games. And this dude, you're already showing it at times where you do concentrate. He's coming from the back, man. That is so insane. Like, nobody misses these chances but me, dude.
Now with Quaresma. Lamine Yamal. Moving the ball really well here. That's a high quality pass.
I don't know how to bruiser. I have a guy with bruiser plus on his. I have never learned to bruiser. I have difficulty memorizing 20, 30 fucking buttons I have to use. I just want to fucking use passing and momentum and space. Look at that, man. You are the easiest dude ever. You just give the ball away. They don't have to take the ball from you. Give it.
Made it look routine, but read it well. Emmanuel Petit. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Great challenge, but still they must concentrate.
Like, look at how this guy that is red now, how he was standing. I could give him a pass. Look it back. Go back into time. Look how he was behaving when I had the ball. He was not moving an inch, brother.
Now what can she do with it?
He was just standing in space.
Back here. And just the tackle that was needed.
Standing still, my God.
Jamal with a dangerous pass.
Getting worse at the moment. Oh.
The keeper didn't have too much time. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. On to Silva. Petit. Showing a real will to win the ball.
The difference between making the right movement after you have flow and not having the flow yet and just running straight into people, there is no game that is more insanely dependent on watching flow, having flow, than this game. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. Things that I passing straight into another player, I should just play 15 games in a row and see. It is all the time. Once I've played like 5 games, all of a sudden it is things that you just run into players right now. You run around them. It suddenly starts to become so easy. So easy when you get into the flow. But they don't let you get to reach this flow, because that's all I want. Allow me to play a lot and get into this flow state, which is the only real state that you're actually learning the game. Now I'm just doing shit and I'm not in the flow state yet. I'm just moving like a fucking robot. I'm not thinking, actually. And then, especially if I don't video my games and I start feeling the urge to talk and I just do it quietly. Or, what is even better, the other day I had to play 20 games for one of these evolutions. Like here, one of these evolutions, these that give icon status, these that are on Goudla, that is on Van de Ven, and that is on Rousseau. 20 games. I just had to play 20 games. Didn't matter if I win or lose. It was a tournament. There were people playing in there that were harder than the guys I'm playing right now. I won 10 and I lost 10. That is 50-50. But I played, and not one game did I get overrun. I played actually so good. And why? Because it was about nothing. It didn't matter if I win or lose. It just needed to play these 20 games. And I thought, you know what? Let's just enjoy the ride. I mean, you don't have to win anything, so everything is a plus, everything is a bonus. And I played 20 great games. 20 great games, because it was about nothing. This grind, this stress, this, you have to win 6 or 7, because then you get 30,000 coins instead of 15 coins. You get these packs instead of these packs. It makes you play worse, way, way worse. And when it's about nothing, and you can relax, and you get into the flow, that is everything. It is completely mental. Everybody that plays this game can either be awesome or shit, just depending on how relaxed you are. If you are relaxed, you actually look into the game. If you're busy with shit in your head and other shit, man, you run into people like you run into walls, because you just, this makes you 0.1 second later in everything that you do. Everything is slower because you're not enjoying yourself. And that 0.1 second in this game, and probably in any game, but especially in this game, is huge. It is the difference. Someone that is vibing or flowing or call whatever you want, just enjoying themselves, versus persons that are frustrated here and are not in the flow of the game. It is the difference between you dominating a person or getting dominated by them. It is not even close. It is, the difference is between you totally beating someone up or they totally beating you up, just dependent on your own chillness. Can you relax? Can you clear your mind? Can you look into the game? And I don't fucking feel like this chore, man. This chore. I mean, this promo. Here, look at Perisic. This promo with these players. It was all about the cards, man. The cards. Getting the cards. I spent like 40 hours this week on this game looking to get cards, doing SBCs, doing this. I look here, Frankie the Young SBC. Oh, and I have to belt this and Evo's this and looking at the season pass this and looking at the transfer market. Oh, the fucking transfer market. And, oh my God. And by the time the game is actually beautiful. The game is actually beautiful. But by the time you have to play a champs, like it's for a reason that I now have to play 15 games in less than 24 hours. Why? Because you're so fed up with how much time you spend in this game that you don't feel like playing the game. And if you don't feel like playing the game, that is the reason, that is the difference between playing good or completely shite, is how much you want to. If you don't enjoy this, and I mean, I can enjoy it, but if you are not, man, I have to shut down the stream, stop talking to myself. It just like those 20 games where I got this thing, I didn't stream them as well. And I was not talking like a madman. I just had my music on like I have right now. And I was just completely quiet for hours on end. And just listening to the music and just laughing about everything that was happening, even if I got goals again, just laughing because I was happy and chill. And you know what? You look into the game at that point, you just see the game all of a sudden because the brain does not work unless you are feeling it. On the one hand, I want to stream and so be able to analyze these games, which I never end up doing at the first place, but I end up ruining my experience because I feel I have to complain. Complain. Shut down the mic, dude. this. Look at this. Look at how much time you spend on this. Why? Why? This has gotten out of hand. This has become what this game is. This opening fucking packs to build that team so that you have a competitive team. The grind, the horrible grind that made this game. You always get the shittiest players. You always give everyone the good players. Give you a guaranteed 90 plus, 92 plus. But no, they wanted like the real economy. The haves and the have-nots. That's the only way to stimulate addiction. Like, it is all these 87s that you get. I get... You know how much of these players you get? You only get the shitty players, man. You only get the shitty players. The addiction. This is where the addiction is. You have to open these packs because you know, oh, there might be a really good player in a 30 coin pack. It is so disgusting. And I started out playing this game, playing seasons. So that you just play with the Liverpool, and there's none of this bullshit at all. And all I did was play. I spent all my time in this game. It was basically playing other people. And I was in Division 2, and then I got in Division 1, and then I relegated in Division 2, and I was in between 1 and 2 all the time. And in my first year in FC, in doing this, I also reached Division 1 and 2 in FC24. Because I get those upgrade cards really quick. I was playing for 2 months because that game was already super outdated. I somehow got to these super players really quick. And you just had competent players. So I tried buying this game this year and experience it. And I experienced it now from the start, from the gold cards. And the slow grind. And man, the amount of time you spend in this game. If you actually buy it from the start and not play the game is disgusting. I've become a worse player because of it. I didn't know any of the games when I was any of the buttons when I was in Division 1 and 2 in FC 24. You know what I just focused on? Watching people move, where they move their puppet and where I move my puppet. I didn't think about play styles. I didn't even know about that the cards that I was using had play styles. I was clueless. But you just look at movement. Like Anders Wergang that can beat players with gold cards if you don't know any better. You just look for the movement, and it was a better player for it. And now, with all this fucking grind stupidity, I'm not looking into the game at all anymore. I'm not that concentrated anymore. It's crazy. Actually, buying this game for the first time is what ruined it for me. Why not give everyone a guaranteed, either a Pogba or a Pina or a Pedri or a Rudiger? A guaranteed banger for everyone. Why not? Because of pack sales, man. Pack sales. Pack sales. Wouldn't feel pressure to grind. Pack sales. They deliberately sold their souls to the devil, these EA guys. They were already making a shitload of money on if this was just a fun game. But they couldn't settle for a shitload of money because there was the option for them, if they sold their souls to the devil and made this a fun and an addictive game through the grind, they could earn a shitload plus money. A shitload plus. And the shitload wasn't enough for them. They wanted that plus. They had to have that plus as well. And for that plus, they killed the beauty of this game. They killed the ability to just enjoy the beautiful movement of this game. And it forced everyone to spend time where they wanted you to spend time, and eventually drive you into the store. Season pass, money, evolutions, money. Trying to get these top players, money. It didn't have to be like that. If they just accepted that you buy the game for €100 and that's it. And the agreement is then that you take care of it for at least 1 or 2 years. And that's what we spend €100 for. But no, they wanted €100, and then they wanted you to spend 10 on a season pass every month, and another 10 to buy Evos, and hopefully, if you're really addictive, 50, 100, 200 on packs. So you buy the game for 100, but after a year, because they're trying to trap you into addiction, you spend, some guys, I think some of these rats, they pay 1,000 a year on this game. Who would have ever bought FIFA in the PlayStation Store 10, 15 years ago if they saw it priced at €1,000? The price of a fucking desktop computer, as I remember them. That's what for many guys it turned into. And they're happily paying, yeah. Crazy. No, even I don't quit, because it is like a pack of cigarettes. It is enjoyable and it's horrible at the same time. They couldn't have just let it be enjoyable. You know what I did when in that 20 games that got me to really play good? I said just you're not trying to score, you're just trying to make him not get the ball. And then all of a sudden it was all okay.
Well, they need the 3 points here today. They were disappointing last time out, but I think they've got some good players who might just turn it on here. This will be an interesting game, that's for sure.
And with that, the first half of this Champions match is underway. Here's how Cheers Jeff line up today. Gianluigi Buffon starts in goal. Aya Miyama plays alongside Emmanuel Petit in central midfield, and they go with a single striker leading the line. This is the visitors' team for today. Jeremy Frimpong starts with João Cancelo as fullbacks. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Emmanuel Petit in central midfield, and they've decided for this one to play with two in attack.
Also, I'm trying with the shielding, and I should not forget it is an experiment, and that's what happens when you start talking, brother. You're trying to shield, so you're not looking for the pass. You can't see the pass. You're trying to shield.
Frenkie de Jong.
You're busy doing an experiment. You knew it was going to be hard. It was what you said to yourself. This is what decides what you're going to do with your evos. You were going to see if shielding is really OP.
Dean. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Literally insane. This is a recurring item with me, like the most insane.
Struggling to keep it here.
1 foot from goal shots are not going in with me.
Silva. They could try, and it's saved and
like try a finesse shot with a person that doesn't have finesse shot. Not a chance.
Great reading of the game. It's a confident push forward. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession.
Shut up and just start dribbling. Shut up, just start dribbling.
Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Well,
take the gas off when you have to, put the gas on when you have to, and just start dribbling. And all of a sudden you're beating these guys with fucking 20-0.
It's all here. Another goal, and it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Yeah, because you're talking at the same time, you're not looking into the game, because you keep talking. The talking is what destroys everything.
Here's Jeff regaining possession. Niama. Frimpong. And the attack is over. Now, there could be something on in a moment. Oh, that's a really lovely ball.
You just have to complain, like you just have to complain, and now I'm losing half my brain power trying to defend because I'm complaining, because I have to remember what happened. But look at that, like that was a real game, like she was completely free on goal, but the defender just jumps in front like a madman.
No sign of stopping yet. That's a go. It's back off the bar. And the keeper has it.
Like, I don't know, the amount of bad luck I'm having with my shots, it is insane. And it is almost like the more I complain, the more God is trying to tell me, like, dude, shut up, I'm just gonna give you bad luck even more if you... All I want you to shut up and get into the flow. But this dude is making so many mistakes that if you were just flowing right now, you could utilize these mistakes like crazy.
to intercept there. Parayuelo. And on to Silva. And they won't be going any further.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Jeremy Frimpong. Cheers, Jeff, moving the ball forward with real purpose. And it must be. Real opportunity. Seeking goal number 2, but denied.
Well, I have to say, she looks on top form today. Really is playing well.
The attack broken up. And the whistle goes. Free kick awarded. Petit. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. No way through, that's well kept. Frimpong. Now, what can they do from here? And this could be. It's in, and this game isn't lost or won just yet. So off we go at 2-1 now. Jeremy Frimpong. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. So as the second half starts, cheers Jeff are in front, but plenty of football to be played in this game yet. Dean. Lacroix. Luca Dean. David Beckham. And it's pinched, read his mind there.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. That ultimately has come to nothing. And cheers Jeff come away with it. Beckham. And that has stopped any potential danger. Dewsbury Hall.
It is so crazy what the game decides. Like, Bruno Bernard is right in front of him, or whatever his name is. Bernardo Silva, whatever. Yeah, you start talking, you get a goal against. Of course, because you don't have your brain power. It is this game is about milliseconds. You can't talk. But he chooses, and that's how annoyment all the time leads to more goals being conceded, is that he passed not to Bernardo Silva, but to a person way closer.
That's a good pass. Comeback could be on here.
Come on, close the mic, please close the mic and you'll start winning.
Parayuelo. David Beckham. Niama. All one, well read. Could be setting something now. Bernardo Silva. The ball won back. This could get interesting. Put into the middle. Sloppy in possession from Cheers Jeff. Petit. Good work to regain possession. Lucadine. Pariuelo. Making decent progress here. Chance to score! Well, there's another! And they're running away with it now. It's become a question of just how many they'll get. And that's been viewed as a foul. David Beckham. Not so much given away as cleverly won.
I cannot believe this input that the PlayStation is choosing for me. I had one player south of me who was free on goal. That was the American girl. And yeah, that's one of the fouls. It literally played the pass to the top where there was no one. I was literally pushing down towards her, and he chose not to pass in a completely different direction. Like, it's so weird. It is so weird. That shooting in front of goal to the far corner, being an always goal, is so stupid. If you just, you know what it is, you know what it is, right? You are awesome at dribbling. Once you decide you're just gonna go for it, and when you're not afraid to dribble. And when you're afraid to dribble, nothing works. You're looking for passes that are not coming. It is because you are not daring to dribble. From now on, what we're gonna do is focus fully on the dribble. That's the assignment for tonight. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Just look what chances arrive from just dribbling. And you will notice everything opens up. If you are looking for the dribble, the passes open up right in front of you. If you're looking for the pass, they close where you look.
Cheers, Jeff, with the ball again.
From the next games onwards, I will have to obligate myself to close the mic for the next. Okay, I'll make it a small assignment. One game. You play one whole game where you're not allowed to use the mic.
And on to Silva. And that is the final blast.
Okay, next game, no mic. No mic for 90 minutes.
What did you make of it all?
That just...
Just five games to warm up that is really it, because I'm not there. You need 5 at least.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got action from Champions to bring to you today. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here we go. The first half kicks off. Genuine chance here. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Frankie de Jong. Edging ever closer to goal here. Weighted beautifully. Oh, incredible! That's top quality goalkeeping. And it's a short corner. Marcus Thuram. That was a really good spot.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Given away by big trouble. Bernardo Silva. Now de Jong. Time to get creative from here. De Jong! Oh, has he kept that?
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
The sub about to come on. And they decide against playing it in. Good pass, good chance. A decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. The defence knew what was coming.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Silva. And big trouble have got possession now. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Having to stay patient, and a solid stop. The corner taken short. That's a good ball. Great instinct there to cut it out. Now there might be a chance for big trouble. They're in here. Surely now. No, that's superb from the defender.
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Petit. Now with Silva. And big trouble with the ball again. Well, somebody needs to get their foot on it here. Dumfries. This is looking good. What next? And that's how to play it through. Using his strength well. Could be something on. And there's the equaliser. It's all square again. So it's 1 each as the game restarts. That's a good pass. And big trouble have lost it now. Silva. Marcus Thuram. It's a good-looking attack from big trouble. And it's opened up. And he's flung himself to keep it out. What a stop that is. And they take a short corner. Could take things forward a notch here. And he's got behind it! But the keeper saw it coming and saves easily. Bernardo Silva. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Dumfries. Now De Jong. Dewsbury Hall. Big trouble, have it back now. Beautifully weighted ball. And the keeper sorted it out with some difficulty. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. Away we go with the sides level, but plenty of time for someone to step up. Petit. Ball one, well read. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Fernandes. On to McTominay. Oh, good ball, that could be in. And that is a terrific save. Played into the box. And there is proof that pure force isn't always the answer. It needed a more subtle touch.
Well, as you can see, they've done everything in terms of creativity. They just need to finish one of these chances off to take the lead.
Well, winning the ball is the first part of the puzzle to solve here. Big trouble come away with it. Has a go. And it's been kept out to deny him the double.
Well, he's already got one to his name, and that was another decent chance there.
Well, she's made her mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against.
Well, she's certainly got her team back into this.
Oh, this looks promising. Hold on. Great interception.
Really nice piece of defending there. Good positioning.
Petit. Lovely setup. Fernandes. A goal that gives them the advantage.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Fernandes wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly where to be in the box when the ball's played in. It's an excellent finish.
Bernardo Silva. Now, here they go. And we have 30 minutes left. McTominay. Marcus Thuram. Oh, chance! They can't go any further here. Offside. He's made a real difference today. The manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. That's a fantastic steal. Now to push forward.
Certainly something on here.
Is this the equaliser? Off the crossbar. Well, the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Well, how close was that? The keeper can't believe he's clutching the ball here. Well, they were so close to the equaliser there.
Hang on, goal here maybe. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Playing their way into danger here. A vital block. If they go now, there could be a break on. Well, it was a real chance, but it's gone now. Petit. Fernandez. And ready for it coming his way. And they go short of the corner. Marcelo. Setting up the chance. Magnificent defending. A timely intervention. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's really well cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Terrific chance. And he's missed the...
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
Substitution coming up. A turnaround in possession. Now, this has to be. It's in. 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Ivan Perisic. Excellent progress, and it continues. Ball on back here. And how has that been kept out?
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
They decide against putting it in. Coming in field now. João Cancelo. Surely now. It's in. Now have they got the belief and the time to get another? Marcelo. Well, still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it. Well, if they keep the ball, they win the game. It's simple.
Yeah, this really does rub salt in the wound.
Marcelo. Full time is looming. A slender advantage, but not long to hold on to it now.
Well, what a finale we have here. Both sides have looked good going forward, but poor defensively. But I do think they have been the better side for much of this game. They just need to defend their box with determination in these last few minutes.
Moving forward well. Desai. Mohamed Simakan. And that is the final blast.
Okay, I managed to not talk for one entire game. The amount of stress this game brings. Look at the chances that Frankie de Jong had. Again, that is the third time in just a couple of games I played, in four games, that I shot a ball bottom of the bar that just didn't go behind the line. Then there was one of my two girls that had a mega opportunity right in front of goal, also not missing. Then we have the complete and utter, like, I swear to God, people say one or like 500 people are psychopaths. Brother, do you know how many real psychopaths there are within 100 people? Those are 60 to 70%. There is a fraction of people that are not psychopaths. People that start playing the ball back for the last 5 minutes because they're so afraid they will lose. Insane. Like, also, the amount of people that are okay with winning whatever it takes, like not measuring, like, can I handle this dude, but can I outrun him, you know? That should not be what the game is about. But I will refrain from speaking while I am playing because it is fucking me up. Actually, it would be better if I do not speak even in the breaks and just go into silent mode and just relax, calm down. This dude that I just lost to, he is nothing to you if you can manage your own worst enemy, which is yourself, not freak out, just stay relaxed and enjoy the game. This dude cannot touch you. You're forbidden from speaking. The amount of no luck again in that game. No luck anywhere.
Absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining
Not
me for
doing the game.
commentary is
Not
the
doing
former
the game.
England international Sue Smith. And we have a live Champions match to bring you. What are you expecting?
I can't wait for this one today. The atmosphere is buzzing, and I'm hoping the football lives up to it.
The whistle sounds. The first half is underway. Let the Champions drama unfold. Silva. Oh, you'll have a go! And here's the lineup for fish and chips. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Ronaldinho starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Jeremy Frimpong plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Frankie de Jong plays alongside Emmanuel Petit in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. A big day certainly for this man, Bernardo Silva, as today marks his 50th appearance for the club.
Yeah, sometimes your first year with a club can be a little tricky. Lots of new things to deal with, whether it's formations, new teammates or the like. He's settled in well, though, and I'm sure he's looking forward to 50 more.
I cannot keep my promise. I see so much stupid shit. Why is she never running away from her defender? Why is every time one of my girls runs towards goal, is she running straight next to her defender? Why doesn't she ever make any diagonal move to get distance from that?
Bernardo Silva. And they
I pressed the button for pass.
Must take the lead here.
It did not do it. It did not do it. I'm gonna have to turn off the stream in a while because I cannot win if I do not stop talking. And if I stream, I have to feel obliged to point out every stupidity in this game. This dude is trying. There's a YouTuber that did this, triggered the run with one of his wingers, and then passed all over the pitch. There's a YouTuber that did this. It was 4 days ago on a stream, and now I have dudes that are actually in game that are so unimaginative that they copy this stupid bullshit that a YouTuber says that they should try. So unimaginative, dude.
Petit. Poor pass. Bonmati. Might work out. And that's an easy one after a disappointing attempt.
Yeah, that was missing that crucial final touch, wasn't it? And at this level, those moments matter.
Bonmati. Now a decent position. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. And support available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Cucurella. It's a well-struck pass. It's Bernardo Silva. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Number 18, Bernardo Silva.
Virgil van Dijk. Here's Marquinhos. Cucurella. Maybe the ideal pass. Salah took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Petit. On to Silva. And there's the clearance, and that'll be a corner. It's a short one. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw in here.
Well, the possession stats show the visitors haven't had much of the ball. But as we know, possession isn't everything in the game. They certainly look threatening when they do have the ball. And they'll be happy to let the opponents play in front of them if it ends up like this.
And a bit more defending on their minds here, I think. Excellent vision. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. How would you assess what we've seen?
Well, they've been impressive going forward. They've created some good chances too, but they've just got to make sure that they're going to keep it tight at the back.
Oh, chance! Badie. Cucurella. That's a good-looking ball. And beyond the last defender, offside. Silva. It's with Petit. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway, the second half begins. Dewsbury Hall. Silva. Promising possession, this. And teammates around him. Wilson with it. Giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Could be! Was an important piece of defending. Ronaldinho. And showing fine vision. But he drifted into an offside position.
Yeah, he did. He's delayed, and you can only hold your run for so long. That's why the flag's gone up.
Composed play and possession.
That's a real test of power, that.
Bernardo Silva. Frankie de Jong. Mickey van de Ven. Good-looking move. Now, who can she pick out? To get a body in the way. Ronaldinho. Taken away, he won the ball. Dewsbury Hall. And into the last 30 minutes now. Wilson. Good looking run. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Silva. And it's with Ronaldinho. Well, this is whetting the appetite for fish and chips. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Dewsbury Hall. Now quick thinking to win it back. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. On to Silva. And showing good game awareness.
It's so crazy that the ball didn't go to Petit there. I was aiming for Petit and it just goes something completely different.
Quick counter could be on.
Please return to your vehicle immediately, thank you.
And losing possession. Ronaldinho. Nicely constructed. Can they set up a chance? And it's opening up. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Frankie de Jong.
Cucurella. Plenty of support here. And flying forward here. Well anticipated.
Yeah, dealt with that really well, didn't he?
Frankie de Jong. Joao Cancelo. Good example of pressing without the ball. Holding on to it. Frankie de Jong. Wilson. Ten minutes to go then. Wilson. Clever defending.
Like, why doesn't she do a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes that is just there? And she goes for Frankie de Jong. He's 20 meters away. Why? I just wanted to do a 1-2.
Big chance. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal.
Oh, I thought he was in there. Looked like a goal for sure, didn't it?
And he has options available. Could be. The verdict is offside here. Well, they've decided to make a change.
Coming off the pitch, number 7, Mohamed Salah. Coming onto the pitch, number
Dembele.
16, Osimhen.
Now fish and chips might be onto something. Frankie de Jong. It's with Joao Cancelo. Silva. Now counter-attacking possibilities. That's a lovely ball. Is this the moment? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the
Mr. Hacker
visitors.
wasn't warmed up
That
himself.
was an emphatic result, wasn't it? They looked so confident in attack. Every time they went forward, you thought they were going to score.
Must take the lead here. Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. It's Bernardo Silva. And a goal! Now they... It's Bernardo Silva. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. It's Bernardo Silva. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Can they set up a chance? And it's opening up. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Can they set up a chance? And it's opening up. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away. Can they... Now counter-attacking possibilities. That's a lovely ball. Is this the moment? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your... Now counter-attacking possibility. One off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Now counter. Now.
Ooh, 5 times 82 bag. I have to go completely out of my game to check that. 2 times 75 players. 2 times 75 plus. Wow. This kind of bullshit. Concede 2 goals or less in 10 separate matches and go while having minimum 4 German players in your starting 11. So I can't play with the guys I want to play. I have to have 4 German guys. And that makes the entire game unfucking enjoyable because it takes the choice away from me. I want my team, my setup, my skateboard, my trucks, my indies, my Spitfires. I want to make my choices and play my way. No, I want to use 4 German players. Fuck off. Let me open up my 2 times 75 for a fucking banger of a card. Fucking useless. It's looking like my worst game of champs ever. I've had 6 or 7 wins all the time. Maybe once 5 as the lowest. And 7 twice is the highest, and the other times was
Well,
6.
the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is
Don't
Stuart
show me your
Robson. And we
stupid
have
team,
live
man.
champions action for you.
You
What
don't
are
have
you
to see
expecting to
mine.
see?
I'm
Yeah, they
clicking, I'm
played well in the
clicking
last
there.
game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And away they go, off and running here in this champions encounter. And a tidy tackle. And the line-up for the home side. Jeremy Frimpong plays with Joao Cancelo in... Oh, chance! And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Shoot an equaliser. Pressure kept high. And possession changing hands. Oh, what an opportunity. And possession changing hands.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Oh, good idea. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Can he? Oh, difficult save to make. Who can they pick out? Well, go straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Silva. Now, who can he play it to? A fine reading of the situation. De Jong. Alessia Russo. Chance for the leveller. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Decent pass. Straight at the goalkeeper then. Bernardo Silva. Oh, fancy footwork. Will it go in? Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity. Excellent block.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Joao Cancelo. On to De Jong. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Silva. And losing possession. No let-up on the pressing front. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Frimpong. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Plenty of support here. And giving the ball away. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. And strong play here. Well read to put an end to that attack.
How can she not run in any... It's only up to her. I'm holding the ball. If she just runs so that I have a place where I can pass it, but she doesn't make the angle.
Let's see about the delivery.
I don't know why. I have to trigger that manual. Everything needs to be manual.
Well, just take a look at the stats. They've certainly been creating opportunities, but they just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. Some of their finishing has been really poor. That has to improve at some point in this game.
Well, they need the ball once more. They know that full well. Wilson. Threading it. And slipped through beautifully. And that's expert defending. Chance to put them in front. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Yeah, that's a disappointing end to a very good move.
Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Can he find the right pass? They're not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well-timed tackle. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
You know, the only time you start playing good is if you turn the stream off, because you're obsessed with complaining. And until that stops being the number thing on your mind, you're not going to look into the game, you're not seeing the passes. You're a weak reflection of what you could be.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Alessia Russo. Effective challenge. Can he?
Like, I literally do not know how these people do this. They know some button that I don't. Because how do you take the ball when you are completely covered by a defender and not immediately get bashed off it? Is it because I don't use bruiser? Is that it? And sometimes you just need a little tip, like, oh, like it's this. This is why the difference between them and you on defense is like night and day.
Strong but fair tackle. Now can they hit them on the counter? Oh, it's on! And a goal! Another one!
Like, I'm not bruisering here, right? Like, I could never get these chances. Never. It's like I'm not playing on a level playing field. The way you could make this guy miss, brother. The way you don't need to be losing here at all. If you just chill the fuck out.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Well, good idea. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Surely the equaliser. Oh, a sensational save.
Well, what
Like
a
the
physical
amount
defeat
of
that was.
mega high chance opportunities that you are not scoring is crazy. And the way you're losing the ball in your own area, you concede most of your goals. By far, the biggest amount of your goals come from you losing the ball in your own defense.
Otherwise, that's the outcome.
That is, it makes you unique in this community.
Let's have a press.
Really.
It's there for him.
It's because you're talking, you can't see the game because you're talking, you're running back.
Alessia Russo. Using all his defensive action.
Like I'm trying to get the ball to Bruno Fernandes. I sent Bruno Fernandes on the run. Look it back, brother. Look it back. I sent Bruno. And the way that Oosterwolde just runs under the ball is insane. Like he is clearly tackled. He doesn't do anything. But I sent Bruno Fernandes on the run. Then I gave a little pass straight into his direction. And EA says, oh, I think you meant that player that is 30 meters deep. Let me give it to him. And that happens all the time. And now you're just dribbling into people because you are obsessed with complaining. And you can play such beautiful football. You can play such beautiful football because we see it from time to time. When you're not streaming, we see it. Beautiful football and profits because there is the proof. There is the 7 champs wins, the 10 tournament wins. But it only ever happens when you do not stream, when you do not complain. You're obsessed with complaining. And that's why you're circling the ball, because you have to think about what you're saying. And you can't look at the game, you're not looking into the game. And you're just sprinting there. So even though you have the ball in a more dangerous position than your opponent, you do not even come close to making a goal. And your opponent does make the goals. Somehow, because they know something that you don't about taking the ball in the center area. I dare you. We're going to shut down the camera, the microphone now, and you're gonna just focus on dribbling for 10 minutes. I swear to God, it's gonna be a goal. Or at least some really nice play.
Russo. Dewsbury Hall. And keeping possession. Emmanuel Petit. It could be on for her. Russo. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Bernardo Silva. And support available. In position. And there it is, a goal.
I told you.
Purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings. They haven't been at their best.
All you have to do, boy, is dribble, 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 dribble.
Just an excellent piece of defending there.
Once you actually start to dribble good, space will open up for the passes. It starts with not dribbling good. You're not looking. You don't have the look. You don't have the look. And you give huge chances away immediately if you start yapping.
And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way.
Okay, no more talking, and this time I'm serious, because the level is abysmal because of your complaining. You are not getting into the game because of your yapping. Look at these bangers. I just checked their prices. It's 11k, 11k, and 11k. So it's the bottom of the bottom. It's the lowest of the low. Oh, it's the fucking joke. For the love of God, I want to take Bakayoko. For the love of God, I was fiddling around. So it's selected by pressing something. By pressing something on my controller. I didn't mean to do it, but this is how I selected Kaputska. I was fiddling around with my phone. Now, I don't know for the love, for dear life, I do not know how to switch it to another player. Like, if I press any other button besides square, nothing happens. I can only press square now. And if I press square, I'm afraid I will select Kaputska. But it probably is square, and I have to press it twice or something. I don't know. Trying trigger button. I'm on this dude, and it literally won't let me select or deselect. Oh my god, you're joking. This game, man. This game.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have a live Champions match to bring you. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, they need the 3 points here today. They were disappointing last time out, but I think they've got some good players who might just turn it on here. This will be an interesting game, that's for sure.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start. The whistle blows, we're off the first half of this Champions contest. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Untidy in possession. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And possession given away. Trying to tee it up. Can he finish? Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Bernardo Silva. Perisic with the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Tyler Morton. Fantastic ball, Henri.
Like these runs these dudes are making. These runs these dudes are making, that is the big difference. It's all in the runs, man.
And quick thinking defensively.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. And there it is! Still life left in the...
Maybe his controller shut off. That angle that shot come up is so unnatural.
This game, and they have the momentum now. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Wendy Venar. Ollie Watkins. And a tidy challenge. Wilson. On the offensive. A disappointing end to the move. And teammates around him. And he's broken free. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
How the fuck is that offside? It's because I don't know. Listen, you also have to spring that trap. You have to know what height you want your defense to play. It is so insane.
Given away. Got into position brilliantly. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Oh, look at this. A tremendous run.
It's so crazy, but the pass only came off in the second instance.
Will it happen
So there was an earlier time where it was possible. I pressed everything, the whole lot, L2 pass button, nothing happens. Happens incredibly often.
Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, a challenge that was simply world class. Thierry Henry. As though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. He has teammates around him. Well, now, piece of defending. Watkins. Bernardo Silva. Well, no luck keeping possession. And that's incisive play from Thierry Henry. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Dewsbury Hall. Russo. Chance to finish. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now. She can celebrate. On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Henry. That's a superb challenge.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Bernardo Silva. Holding on to it. And unable to keep possession. Dewsbury Hall. Has a go! Trusting it, it's an unbelievable save! Well, they fancy a short one. Joao Cancelo. Going short. Well, that's splendid play. And he has options available. Real chance. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
How could you not score that, man?
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Jayden Oosterwolde. switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in.
Well, they've had a rethink here, whereas they wanted to win the ball back.
And look at this! And the post denied him. Well, they could break at pace.
Well, had that gone in, the game...
Now, can she put this one away? Henri. That's a good-looking ball. Intercepting it intelligently. Ivan Perisic. On to Dewsbury Hall. Plenty of support here. Pires. Will it go in? Can he compose himself? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Well, it still could be dangerous. Henri. And a very good challenge. Could catch them on the break. Just a constant menace in the first half, Thierry Henry. Whatever way you look at it, how would you sum up his performance so far?
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
Creative look about this. That's a level it! And striking the post. Well, it wasn't going to stand in any case with the flag raised. Robert Pires. Interesting pass. Pires is always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And teammates around him. This could level it, and it is the equaliser. Parity now, and who's to say what's going to happen next? De Jong. Ball retention is often part of it.
Oh, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Dewsbury Hall. Effective challenge. Quick break to be
Still
on.
trying to work with this. See how they're learning it.
But they dealt with the threat posed.
Don't throw too many.
Bernardo Silva. That's a good-looking pass. To put them ahead. Well, for power, 10 out
Fuck
of
you,
10.
Lee.
Replacement, maybe 8.
I've had this one list.
And they're making it.
Perisic just tired already.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
This might get them in front. Oh, a magnificent challenge. Dewsbury Hall. Now with De Jong. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
What is it you're doing wrong? You keep running or
Now
something.
options are plenty.
You know when to switch.
And easily intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Chance here. And that was goalkeeping right out of
That
the
is
top
truly
corner.
unbelievable, the amount
Absolutely
of
remarkable.
chances you keep
Reflexes
missing
were brilliant there.
straight in front of goal.
It's a short corner. Good work to regain possession. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. It's a neat move. And the keeper does his job. Brilliant contest, this.
Well, how important will that save be? That's a great
I
piece of
think we're
goalkeeping.
gonna be fine.
Well, she certainly made her mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. Short corner it is. Can they open them up? Looked as though it might be the decisive goal, but the keeper
The
had an
chances I have, like that are being miraculously saved by goalkeepers, is God. These dudes, they just come from this side angle and they shoot for the far corner, and that's all they do. And more than half the time it's a goal. I get multiple chances, multiples. Every game I get multiple chances that are, in real football, the highest amount of goal opportunities.
And support available. That didn't go to plan in the end.
Just cannot.
Count.
Cannot
Well, it's a good
evade the stepping.
goal in the future. Must take the lead here.
That run is insane.
That will surely be
That run
decisive.
is so
Astonishing drama.
insane. Like, it is the very fact that I started streaming and speaking that this is my worst chance ever.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Vision displayed by Owen.
He pressed somebody probably, and she just gives up the ball. Oh my god, we have another dude that is going to pass the ball back to. So, okay, 90th minute maybe.
Keeping the ball as they're doing
But
is helping the
dude,
cause.
what the fuck? This chance I had, it was so clear on goal. The amount of uncertainty there is when you get clear and present danger, mega shots on goal. The amount of misses in this game from huge open chances is insane. Insane. It rewards meta goals. You come in from the 45-degree angle from the side, you shoot for the far corner, and then you have an always goal. The chances I've had in that game, look it back, the stream proves it.
And welcome.
The
And I can tell you it
chances
was a dry walk
that I
to the
had
gantry
straight
today.
on goal, I could have had 5 or 6 goals
here on the commentary gantry,
because
and alongside me at the microphone
they're
is
just
Stuart
not going
Robson.
in.
And delighted to bring you all
Straight
the
in
excitement
front
from
of goal, they're not going in.
What might we see today?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
And away they go, off and running here in this champions encounter.
They're giving me something I can beat.
The initial 11 today.
I only have to play half good and I can beat this team. They keep feeding me worse and worse opponents.
What a chance this is.
And hop, there is the meta goal.
Pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it.
And the meta goal.
Silva.
Here we are.
Frankie de Jong. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. He's in here.
It just bounces off the heel of my player into his foot, and where I have zero luck at all, like in defense, I have all the bad luck that you could imagine.
that, the move comes
Just
to an end.
dribble,
And a
bro.
goal kick to
Bro,
follow now.
you should never look for any passes. You are ruining your dribble because you're looking for that pass.
Lamine Yamal. Here's Mbappe. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out.
That was really good defending.
Looking for the pass
Jeremy
again.
Frimpong.
Just dribble. Just dribble, brother. How Russo is not starting when she has to, when she's offside, when she hasn't. How it always seems to be wrong.
To level matters and squandering the chance.
Again,
Good heavens.
again.
Just not clinical
Oh,
enough.
Frankie doesn't have finesse, low driven. Oh my God.
Marcos Llorente. Lamine Yamal. And on to Kuhl.
It's come from the side, bro. Come from the sides.
Crossing
Of
opportunity.
course.
Well, it did look promising, but
How
no
is that
threat in the end.
pass so horribly weighted? It could have been straight into her feet, but the game says, no, it's going to be like this. Hey.
Dewsbury Hall. Ivan Perisic. And bursting forward. Opportunity. Arsenal needs
The
clearing.
amount of mega chances you guys, anyone in the world, and that's why I'm reporting this. I just want, nobody can watch this, but I just want to be a record from between me and God. Like, look at what is happening. Look at what is happening. Look, it is the proof. Just look it back. What is not going in for me and what is going in for my opponents. And tell me if I'm not the unluckiest guy in the world. Like, I am the Donald Duck of this world.
Oh, good looking run. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
The Donald Duck
that move in its tracks. That was
and
excellent defending.
Guus geluk.
Can they exploit the space out wide? But the danger averted for now. Referee deciding to give the free kick.
2-0 down against an opponent
Support available.
like this.
Well, strong play here. Nicely constructed.
Like I'm seriously doubting if I should take this, because the quickness whereby defenders are allowed to come back is crazy, bro. Stop talking. Look into the dribble. You can own this, motherfucker. Own it. You know this because you've done this before on days where you've been relaxed. You start yapping, and this is what happens. This is the yap play. This is because of the yap.
But he did so well there.
Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But really sticking to their task defensively. Threaded through by Yamal. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. It did look on for them, but not to be.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping.
How many mega chances is it now that you've missed? Like, literally, you have missed the last 10 shots inside the box on the goal you've missed. Like, the last 10 over the last couple of games. Like, you've missed 10 huge chances in the last 3 games. Like, all of those should have been goals. You've missed all of them.
Mbappe. Good tackle.
Stop yapping. Stop yapping.
Ball retention so important. Credit to them for winning it back.
This fucking enforcer plus, man.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he finish?
These runs, these spaces. Where are spaces coming from? Why do I not have to work with anything? Look, I'm against 4-5. And he's offside. And he's offside. I'm working with 4. I'm running into a whole wall of defenders.
Good vision there.
These balls, they just throw them over the top and they're landing. They're taking the ball off my defenders in the area. Why? Tell me. Why? How? Why for them and why not for me? Why?
Well, they could break at pace.
Look.
Not a good pass.
Unbelievable. The close now. Is it because I can't sprint? Is it because I don't do knock-ons? What is the biggest thing I'm missing? Because I am not doing this in a level playing field. Like, the rules for me and them are not the same. It is because of some buttons I'm not using. Because it's all about pressing as many buttons as you can in this game. The more buttons you can remember to push, the better at this game you are. That's just the way it is.
Corner kick played in. Well, they weren't able to capitalise. So half an hour remaining. Smart defending.
Everybody makes any runs that I can play into. Never, ever. Maybe not look at the dribble at all and only for the pass.
And just like that, broken up.
Don't look for the dribble at all then.
Jamal with a dangerous
Only
pass.
gonna look for the pass.
Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out.
Oh my god.
Not the cleanest of passages.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
Maybe room here for the
Like,
counter-attack.
okay man, I am doing the enforcer, but it doesn't send him bouncing back or anything. It just gets another chance 0.1 of a second later, man. It's pressing with the computer.
Attacking play. And firing in.
Oh my god, of course I was with one of my defenders that can't do shit. Why are you not paying attention, brother? Run for the side, give it. I have literally everyone playing the same kind of soccer. Literally, everyone plays exactly the same, like a little robot. How can that bounce be so unlucky that my players stumble over each other, where I should have actually had the ball there, but now I don't?
And the pass deftly cut out.
Unbelievable. Why Frankie de Jong just remains there and just does not have the time to step in.
15 minutes of action. Oh, what an opportunity.
Unbelievable. This is literally counts if, for the love of God, for God's record, count back the amount of times I've missed a shot on open goal in the last 3 games. And you'll find it is extreme. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Teammates available. But they took care of the situation defensively.
If you manage to focus on one thing,
But it all comes to nothing.
and that happens sometimes, then I play. It is only where I manage to put my focus.
Wilson.
I focus it on him. He doesn't decide if he wins over me or not. I decide if I play bad or not.
Bernardo Silva sliding it through.
It is insane that this is my first goal, man. I've had literally 10 of these chances in this game. Oh, he's going to...
Well, you might say it's the ideal way
He's
to
going
see
to
out a
play
game
it back.
when you can pass like this.
Yeah, they're just trying to take the sting out of the game here.
Alisson.
Unbelievable, brothers.
Ian Madsen. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Plenty of support here. Well, full marks for getting past him. Excellent defending. Harry Kewell. Delightful pass. This could finish it.
The fact that he's not offside there is just insanity. Or was he offside? Why is he pausing this game? This is what I mean. People are so nasty. This is what I meant earlier in the evening where I said, man, it's not 5 or 10 out of 100 that are psychopaths. It is fucking 60, 70%.
So back underway. 3-1 the score. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And he read it well.
How is that pass with me? Like, I managed to evade 2 or 3 players. That should give me enough gaming credits for that pass through on that girl to be, but it is immediately taken out. She doesn't even stand a chance. Why is getting, like, I see their movement, I run straight through him in the middle of the field. Why is this not rewarded in the game? Listen, bro, you have to close your mic because you can play such nice football, but not when you're in this kind of state.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a
not
dry walk
thinking.
to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And the focus is all on champions. How do you see it panning out?
Well, they need the 3 points here today. They were
No, it
disappointed
doesn't
last
matter
time
what
out,
team
but I
you
think they've got
have.
some good players who might
It
just
is
turn it on
all
here.
about the
This will be an
movement. That's
interesting
also
game,
why I
that's for
think
sure.
I should stop the grind, man, and just play the game to a point where you see the flow is just, it comes so quick. Like, the dribble is awful. The dribble is so horrible at the moment. You're playing so simplistically.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Pierre Kalulu
Insane how she goes deep in. I have no chance to pass to you. She goes deep into offside, and when I do have the chance to pass to her, she's always offside.
But he's certainly not alone. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man.
Oh my, they gave me... Yeah, it's like, this dude needs a really bad.
Zakanyi.
Or it could be just that you started looking properly. I don't think that's it.
Chance for Dybala. Terrific piece of anticipation. Alessia Russo was spot on with that challenge.
But there is always a moment where you just get it. You have to close your bike now, or it's not going. It's not going to end well if you don't close your bike now.
Dewsbury Hall. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. It was caught nicely enough, but the fact
how Wilson was offside every time I could make the pass, and she was onside every time I was making zigzags, and she was offside all the time when I had the chance to play to her, and she was. It's just crazy.
Wilson.
Like, I didn't want to play to her there, but when you do move up, she doesn't give you any decent runs. Stop talking. It's not going to end well, dude. You're losing all of your capacity. They've given you the easiest opponent ever.
Wilson. Oh, this is looking promising. Can she put it away? And it goes! That will greatly help their cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. Excellent vision from Dybala. Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
And there's the delivery. Not a convincing clearance. Rosicki. Interception to snuff out the danger. Ivan Perisic. Teammates available. Oh, disappointing end to that.
I can just never outrun anyone. I can never outrun anyone, ever.
Van de Ven. Bernardo Silva. Super all-round defending by Company. Alessia Russo. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Running with confidence. They could pick out a teammate. Chance to get back into it. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Dybala. Kalulu. Spot on with that tackle. Wilson. Perisic, he's in behind. Oh, tremendous
It's just that I get to miss these chances is insane. Like, I'm basically failing penalties all the time.
Elects to go short. Oh, blocked it. Zakanyi. Did well to win the ball back. Now options are plenty. It's looking promising. And keeping possession. Can they do it? And that is defending of the highest order.
That looked a really big chance.
Frankie de Jong. Now with Silva. This could be troublesome. And
Like,
busted in
Boris
tracks.
Perisic was completely free to make the goal. It
You're right,
just
Derek. That was a
doesn't,
yellow
man.
card all day long, no doubt about that. He tried to stop the counter-attack there.
Well, I don't think too many people can criticise her for that effort.
No, that's a
The
great
pass
strike.
just doesn't...
Just come down
You
in
don't
time.
know why it doesn't go to him.
Geraldine Reuteler. Now with Kostic. Xavi Simons. Well, a stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Silva. He's on the run. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Listen, sometimes you just know where to focus on. For example, you just focus on the tackler that is coming for you, and that is your main focus. And you have a game where you win 10, a night where you win 7 games in a row. I mean, we've had that. We've had that. We've had the view.
And away they go again, into the second half. Russo. Attacking with vigour. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. A lot of space to attack. Splendid defending. Osterwolde. Ivan Perisic. Might be a chance to break. Can she put it away? And collects it with considerable ease. Oh, could be costly!
Well, he put his team in real trouble there.
Russo. Oh, it might be! And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Rosicki.
You keep sprinting. You keep sprinting. You should just let go of the sprint button, brother.
Tomasz
In
Rosicki.
the dribble.
Noni Madueke. Rosicki! Outrageously good defending. Oh, chance! Well, high degree of difficulty. Technical excellence.
A little bit unlucky there because it's a really good volley.
Dewsbury Hall. Can they create something from here? Oh, what an opportunity! And there it is! She's only gone and made it a hat-trick. This is going to be a thrashing. 3-0 now. Dybala. Opportunity here. Oh, that's super defending. And there is the goal. He's
Like, I cannot prevent these goals where I give the ball away in my own area. It is the highest single percentage of passes of my goals in my ever.
Can they carve out a chance?
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Well, it looks highly promising, but they got nothing out of
Why
it.
are they all standing behind their defenders? Why don't they come forward? It is so crazy. You have to do this all manually. This is so crazy, I can almost puke. You start complaining, you break your own promise, and it's immediately you don't read the game anymore.
De Jong.
Where it was easy before, now it's hard because you're in a totally different mindset. You take yourself out of it all the time.
Confident play from Dybala. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. 20 minutes remaining. Now, does he mean business? There it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe showing a great defensive instinct. Now opening things up. Perisic with the ball. Silva. Confident attacking play. Can they do it? And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be
offside. Always, man. Always with me.
Simons. And nicely over the top. And losing possession. Bernardo Silva. Alessia Russo. Taken away, he won the ball.
Like, if you just focus on one thing, like you make a priority list in your head, like it's the guy coming towards you, that is your priority attention thing. Like, sometimes it's so easy, man, just because you get those kind of priorities straight.
Frankie de Jong.
Like, of course you cannot shoot straight in front of goal for the top corner, which isn't always goal in real life. No, you have to go across goal. Those are the rules of FIFA. FIFA has shooting rules, if you didn't know, people. It is from the 45-degree angle towards the long corner and always goal.
Looking for a hole in the defence. Ivan Perisic. And taking it without any trouble at all.
Why are those shots that I create by like I give them in the box and then she shoots, but it is deliberately a bitchy shot. This is onside. This is onside. That was onside.
Jeremy Frimpong. Perisic with the ball. Bernardo Silva. That's a good-looking ball. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
I'm not feeling it tonight. I'm going to play Hell Let Loose.
Dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
I'm in too complaining mood. Played half of these shitty games anyway. At least in Rivals I care less. This game is a fucking addiction. You know, after I played myself tired and calm in Hell Let Loose, I sometimes come back to this game and I play normally. I just don't have the patience right now. I don't have the patience. I don't have the look.